I'm sure you guys are all familiar with Phil Spencer, right? The head of Xbox. Yeah, so anyway, he took to social media and was talking to fans about some pretty incredible announcements, and some of this stuff is probably a little bit known, but some of it was pretty interesting, and so I figured I'd relay it to you. And pretty much per usual, it wasn't just Phil Spencer talking, because Aaron Greenberg has been quite chatty as well. And so as we all know, Sea of Thieves is doing incredibly well, just dominating Twitch and Mixer and just everywhere. People want to talk about Sea of Thieves, and I get it. That game is like a gateway to this whole other world, this pirate fantasy life, and it is amazing. But not just Sea of Thieves. We've got other games coming, and it looks like we're getting them in succession. It's going to be Sea of Thieves, State of Decay 2, and then Crackdown 3, and I'm thinking all three before E3. So people are wondering about State of Decay 2 because that's the next one, but I believe they're giving a little bit of breathing room for Sea of Thieves to get some hype and some press and people to talk about it and stuff like that. So if you're wondering when you're going to hear more about it, Aaron Greenberg said that they're going to share some more news coming very soon about it. Not E3, obviously the game's going to be out far before E3. So Phil Spencer was also talking about the development of the game Sea of Thieves, and he said that he was really glad with the response to the game's beta. And it's not the only shared world game coming to the Xbox One, because he also shared some praise with Monster Hunter World, which I have. I just haven't really gotten around to really playing it yet. But I think that it's cool that they were able to bring this game that probably would have never been on Xbox One. That's some of the cool things about Phil. I might not always agree with the guy, but he has been able to get some games on Xbox One that you probably wouldn't really see on Xbox One previously. And I really like that about it. And Phil had some nice words to say about it too. He said he always believed Monster Hunter could be a huge global franchise, and this is a great step for Capcom with the IP, and they did an awesome job. Yeah, so very, very happy about that, but that's not it either. He also was talking a little bit about the original Xbox backwards compatibility, and he said that obviously those weren't going to come as fast as the Xbox 360 ones, but they're still working on them, and it takes a little bit longer because you have to get permissions, and of course there's all kinds of licenses and things like that. So anybody that's wondering when we're going to start getting some new Xbox and Xbox 360 backwards compatibility games, hey, they're on the list, they're coming. Expect the original Xbox ones to come really slow, though. I mean, I wouldn't doubt that we only get, maybe 20 a year, and that might be generous. So he also mentioned something about Game Pass when he was talking about that with a fan on Twitter. This was kind of interesting, right? So someone said, do you see Game Pass as an opportunity to introduce unique and new experiences to users, or is it more just less a subscription service with a great value? And he says he sees it at both. The value is pretty obvious for some, and the idea of new model that could open up opportunities for creativity. He says, I think we'll end up, especially for single-player games, that's where the model has done on TV, but it's not an exact analogy. He says, we have a lot of interest from studios who want to see how our recent announcement plays out. We'll lead with our first party games, but having Xbox Game Pass turn into a model for more studios is our goal. So yeah, I guess that's something that would be interesting. And they're talking about like the indies and stuff. So, and specifically, they included Chris Charla, who obviously is the head of the ID at Xbox. So I wouldn't get your hopes up for like big third-party games doing that, but you could see some smaller ones kind of launch in Game Pass like that. I could definitely see that happening. And that's an interesting kind of stat as well. So this is some very interesting stuff. Cool stuff in my opinion. Very, very much so. Like to hear your guys' opinion and thoughts on this. Let me know. Sound off, rate, comment, subscribe. As always, please hit that like and subscribe button if you wouldn't mind, and you like the content, daily content. Please check back often. Hit the bell so you guys get notified of all the content. Hit me up on Twitter at @the_Crapgamer, or even Xbox Live, MOH Crapgamer. Thanks for watching. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.